These are the 3 reasons why you need time alone, and especially as a wife who's married to a visionary. Number 1, you need time alone to filter out other people's voices that have been raining havoc in your life. Whenever you're interacting with people, you find that people bring a lot of debris with them, like their impossibilities, their problems, their issues, their fights, their philosophies, their ideas. When you don't have time alone, you will find yourself easily absorbing other people's virtues, other people's values, absorbing their emotions, absorbing their issues. And for instance, you will find that sometimes, like, you will go to a girlfriend's house, you will talk, and then probably they're having problems with the husband. If you're not careful, the next time you interact with your husband, you will be in activism. You are fighting for the rights of this other lady, and you're bringing it into your relationship. So that usually happens. Or you find that the impossibilities, their beliefs about things that are not possible for them, fears that they have, like fears about money, fears about their families, fears about the country, like, you can truly absorb all of this like they are your own issues, not understanding that you have been picking up debris. So you have to be really careful and make sure that you flush it out. Number 2, you need to spend time with yourself so that you can remind yourself what is important, what is urgent in this season, because everything can just bring itself out as important, urgent. There are things that are happening at home, with your families, with your friends, and they distract you from the goal that you have set for yourself. Remember, we are close to the end of the year, and maybe because you haven't been spending a lot of quality time with yourself, you are finding that you have veered off the goal that you set in January. So maybe this is the time to start spending time again with yourself, reconfiguring your goals, reconfiguring your calendar and your weeks to accommodate and make what you decided that you're going to achieve happen. You need to spend time alone so that you can build up your faith. And as a woman, as a wife, this is so important because, like I said on my first point of collecting debris, part of collections of debris is that you are taking up people's unbeliefs, which can be very, very dangerous for you, because if you're not building up your faith, you're not building up that possibility, that mindset, you cannot be able to carry heavy. Remember, you're married to a visionary, and even though you're married to a visionary, you're a visionary yourself. You need to be a visionary. And with carrying many people, with carrying communities, with carrying the dreams of other people, it becomes very weighty. And it can take a severe toll on you, such that you feel like you want to give up, you stop having the big picture in mind, and so you start complaining about the small stuff, the stuff that you should sweat off, like the stuff that you can delegate, the stuff that you can decide to ignore. They become the big picture because you're not big enough in yourself. Because what faith does, it builds you up so that you can be big enough, that you can expand enough for you to carry more, to accommodate more, to be wide enough, such that I would use the allegory of the vision in Daniel, whereby you become a tall tree where many birds can come and find refuge, they can come and build their houses on top of, and can be a point of sustenance for other people. Bonus point. as to why you should spend more time with yourself alone is that you need to love on yourself. You truly need to accept yourself. There are small insecurities that are under the surface that you actually don't know that you have until a situation presents itself and you're triggered. I discovered the other day that I actually didn't like my skin, my bare skin, and I took some time. And right now, even with bare skin, I love myself. I love that bare skin. It has imperfections, it has pigmentation, it's uneven, sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's oily, but I have accepted myself. When a situation presents itself that I don't have to have my makeup, I don't have those insecurities of like, oh my god, I don't look put together and so forth. And that could be a small thing in itself, but there's so many things that are, can I call it, there's an undercurrent in your life that if you're not careful to notice, to work on it, to put thought in it, to affirm yourself, you will not be able to stand when giants come at you. Whenever you will be confronted, or when you have people who have stronger personalities, number one, because sometimes it's not their opinion, or they have stronger opinions, or they have stronger persuasions than you, you can tend to take a step back, because you haven't really spent time alone to know and to understand the value that you bring. And you also recognize, because once you know that you are a valuable person, I recognize the value in other people. I never dare diminish the value of other people. I don't look down upon those people. The way I treat myself most likely is how I will treat someone else. So if I value myself, I will value other people. If I take care of myself, I will take care of other people. If I talk well and highly of myself, I am able to talk well and highly of other people. So take some time this week and just be alone. Flush out the debris. Affirm yourself. Let me know how it goes.